A lot of people assume that feeling weaker, slower, and more tired after 60 is simply part of getting older. You wake up in the morning and your joints feel stiff before your feet even touch the floor. Your energy disappears before lunchtime. Foods you used to enjoy suddenly leave you bloated or uncomfortable. Maybe you've noticed your memory isn't quite as sharp as it used to be, or climbing stairs takes more effort than it did a few years ago. Most people hear the same explanation over and over again. You're getting older. This is normal. Learn to live with it. But here's the truth that many seniors never hear. Aging itself is not always the real problem. The real problem is that after 60, your body becomes much less efficient at absorbing and using the nutrients it desperately needs to repair itself. According to researchers, muscle mass naturally declines, bone density decreases, inflammation rises, and the body's ability to recover from everyday wear and tear begins to slow down dramatically. The result is that many older adults begin to feel like their bodies are betraying them little by little each year. But what if some of that decline isn't inevitable? What if some of the most important tools for protecting your strength, your independence, and your quality of life are already sitting in your kitchen right now? Researchers around the world have discovered that certain foods contain powerful nutrients that become even more important after the age of 60. These foods support healthy muscles, protect the heart, strengthen bones, improve digestion, and help maintain energy levels that many seniors thought were gone forever. In fact, some studies suggest that older adults who regularly consume nutrient-dense whole foods may significantly reduce their risk of frailty, falls, hospitalization, and loss of independence later in life. In other words, what you eat after 60 may matter more than at any other time in your entire life. Today, we're counting down the top 10 healthy foods every senior should eat after 60, and the number one food on this list contains nutrients that researchers believe may help protect the brain, preserve muscle strength, and support healthy aging better than almost any other common food available today. Before we begin, I'd love to know where you're watching from today. Leave your city or country in the comments below. We have viewers joining us from all over the world, and it's always amazing to see this growing community of people who refuse to accept unhealthy aging as inevitable. And one more important note before we start. Everything shared in this video is educational and should never replace professional medical advice from your doctor or healthcare provider. If you have medical conditions or dietary restrictions, always speak with your healthcare team before making major changes to your diet. Now let's begin with number 10. Eggs. For years, eggs received an unfair reputation that caused many older adults to avoid them completely. But modern research has completely changed that conversation. After 60, one of the biggest threats to health isn't cholesterol, it's muscle loss. Scientists call it sarcopenia, and it affects millions of seniors every year. Muscle loss doesn't just make you weaker. It increases the risk of falls, fractures, loss of mobility, and loss of independence. Eggs happen to be one of the richest natural sources of high-quality protein available anywhere in the world. They contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to maintain and repair muscle tissue. But that's only part of the story. Eggs are also rich in choline, a nutrient that plays an important role in brain function and memory. Many older adults are not getting enough choline without even realizing it. Researchers have linked adequate choline intake with better cognitive health and healthier aging overall. How should seniors eat them? Most experts recommend 1 to 2 eggs as part of breakfast several days each week. And here's something many people don't realize. The majority of the nutrients are found inside the yolk, not the white. Throwing away the yolk means throwing away some of the most valuable nutrition your body needs after 60. Coming in at number 9 is salmon. If there is one food that researchers consistently praise for healthy aging, it's fatty fish. Here's why this matters. Chronic inflammation quietly increases as we age. It contributes to joint pain, heart disease, memory problems, and many of the conditions seniors fear most. Salmon is one of the richest sources of omega-3 fatty acids, nutrients known for their powerful anti-inflammatory effects throughout the body. These healthy fats support heart health, brain function, joint mobility, and may even help protect eyesight as we age. Several studies have found that older adults with higher omega-3 intake tend to maintain better cognitive performance compared to those who consume very little fish. How much should seniors eat? Around 2 servings of fatty fish each week is often recommended by health experts. And here's an important detail. Wild salmon generally contains higher levels of omega-3s compared to many farmed varieties. Number 8 on our list is Greek yogurt. Many seniors are surprised to discover that bone health depends on much more than simply drinking milk. After 60, the risk of osteoporosis and fractures begins to rise rapidly, especially among women. Greek yogurt provides an impressive combination of calcium, protein, potassium, and probiotics. Calcium helps support bone strength, while protein supports muscle preservation. The probiotics help maintain healthy digestion and may even support immune health, something that becomes increasingly important as we get older. Researchers continue to discover links between gut health and overall wellness, including mood, immunity, and inflammation levels throughout the body. Here's the best way to enjoy it. Choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt whenever possible, and add fresh fruit rather than sugary flavorings. Your body gets the benefits without the unnecessary sugar spikes that can contribute to metabolic problems over time. Number 7 is spinach. It may not seem exciting, but spinach is one of the most nutrient-packed foods a senior can eat. As we age, our eyes become increasingly vulnerable to damage from oxidative stress and inflammation. Conditions like cataracts and age-related macular degeneration become much more common after 60. Spinach contains lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 antioxidants that accumulate inside the retina and help protect delicate eye tissues from damage. But the benefits don't stop there. Spinach is also rich in vitamin K, magnesium, folate, and nitrates that help support healthy circulation throughout the body. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reaching your muscles, brain, and organs. Many experts recommend lightly cooking spinach rather than eating it raw, because cooking helps your body absorb some of the nutrients more efficiently. And here's a simple tip most people overlook. Adding a small amount of healthy fat, like olive oil, can significantly improve your body's absorption of these important nutrients. Number 6 is walnuts. If you've ever wondered whether there is a food that truly deserves the title of brain food, walnuts may be one of the strongest candidates. The brain naturally changes with age, and maintaining cognitive function becomes one of the biggest concerns for many older adults. Walnuts contain omega-3 fats, antioxidants, polyphenols, and plant compounds that researchers believe may help support memory and healthy brain aging. Some studies have even found associations between regular nut consumption and improved cognitive performance in older adults. But walnuts don't only benefit the brain. They also support heart health and provide healthy fats that help seniors stay fuller longer, which may help reduce unhealthy snacking habits. How many should you eat? A small handful each day is often enough to provide meaningful nutritional benefits without adding excessive calories. And here's the interesting part. Many researchers now believe that the combination of nutrients inside whole walnuts works better together than any isolated supplement ever could. Now we arrive at number 5, and this is one of the most powerful foods for protecting the heart after 60. Oats. Heart disease remains one of the leading health concerns for older adults around the world, and one of the biggest contributors is elevated cholesterol levels that slowly damage blood vessels over time without causing symptoms in the early stages. Oats contain a special type of soluble fiber known as beta-glucan. Once inside the digestive system, this fiber forms a gel-like substance that helps remove excess cholesterol from the body before it can enter the bloodstream. Numerous studies have shown that regular oat consumption can help support healthy cholesterol levels and improve cardiovascular health. But that's not all. Oats also provide slow-releasing carbohydrates that help maintain steady energy levels throughout the day, rather than causing the rapid spikes and crashes that many processed breakfast foods create. For seniors who often struggle with fatigue or low energy, this can make a noticeable difference. The best option is simple old-fashioned oats rather than heavily processed instant varieties loaded with added sugars. Add berries, walnuts, or a small amount of cinnamon for additional health benefits and flavor. Coming in at number 4 is beans and lentils. Many older adults underestimate just how important fiber becomes after the age of 60. Digestion naturally slows as we get older, and constipation becomes an increasingly common problem that can affect comfort, appetite, and overall well-being. Beans and lentils are nutritional powerhouses packed with fiber, plant protein, magnesium, potassium, and important minerals that support healthy aging. The fiber helps support digestive health, while the protein helps maintain muscle mass and strength. Research has also shown that diets rich in legumes may support healthier blood sugar levels and improved heart health. One of the reasons these foods are so valuable is because they provide long-lasting fullness, helping prevent unnecessary snacking on highly processed foods that offer calories without meaningful nutrition. Black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, lentils, and navy beans all provide impressive nutritional benefits. If you are not used to eating beans regularly, increase your intake gradually and drink plenty of water to allow your digestive system to adjust comfortably. Number 3 on our list is berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries may be small, but they contain some of the highest antioxidant levels found in any common foods. As we age, oxidative stress gradually damages cells throughout the body, including the brain, blood vessels, skin, and eyes. Antioxidants help neutralize some of this damage and support healthier aging. Blueberries in particular have attracted significant attention from researchers studying brain health and memory preservation. Several studies have suggested that older adults who consume berries regularly may experience benefits for cognitive function and memory performance. Berries also contain fiber and nutrients that support heart health and healthy blood sugar levels. Frozen berries are often just as nutritious as fresh ones and can be a convenient option all year round. Here's an important detail many people overlook. The deep colors found in berries are often a sign of the very compounds responsible for many of their health benefits. Nature often leaves clues in plain sight. Number 2 is olive oil, and this may surprise some people, because technically it isn't a food you eat by itself. Yet many experts consider extra virgin olive oil to be one of the most important components of healthy aging diets around the world. Populations that consume olive oil regularly, particularly those following Mediterranean-style diets, often experience lower rates of heart disease and longer life expectancy. Extra virgin olive oil contains healthy monounsaturated fats along with powerful antioxidant compounds known as polyphenols that help support cardiovascular health and reduce inflammation throughout the body. Chronic inflammation has been linked to many age-related conditions, including arthritis, heart disease, and cognitive decline. Replacing highly processed oils with extra virgin olive oil may be one of the simplest dietary improvements many seniors can make. Drizzle it over vegetables, salads, beans, or cooked fish to improve both flavor and nutritional value. And now we arrive at number 1, the food that earns the top position on this list, and the one many researchers believe may have one of the greatest impacts on healthy aging after 60. Leafy green vegetables. Not one specific vegetable, but the entire family, including spinach, kale, collard greens, Swiss chard, and similar greens. Here's why they deserve the number 1 spot. These vegetables provide an extraordinary combination of nutrients that become increasingly important with age, including vitamin K, folate, magnesium, potassium, lutein, zeaxanthin, and powerful antioxidants that support nearly every major system in the body. They support heart health, bone health, brain health, eye health, and healthy circulation. Researchers studying healthy aging populations around the world consistently find one thing in common. People who maintain high intakes of vegetables, especially leafy greens, often maintain better health and independence later in life. One study found that older adults who consumed leafy greens regularly experienced slower rates of cognitive decline compared to those who rarely ate them. In practical terms, some researchers estimated that the difference in cognitive function resembled being years younger biologically. That's an extraordinary finding from something as simple as vegetables. But here's the mistake many people make. They wait until health problems appear before making changes. They wait for the diagnosis. They wait for the warning signs. They wait until climbing stairs becomes difficult, or until memory problems become impossible to ignore. The reality is that healthy aging is built one meal at a time, one habit at a time, and one decision at a time. There is no single superfood that guarantees perfect health, and there is no magic pill that can replace healthy habits. But small choices repeated consistently over months and years can produce remarkable results. Before we finish, there are a few important rules that can help you get the greatest benefit from these foods. Rule number 1. Prioritize protein at every meal. After 60, your body becomes less efficient at using dietary protein to maintain muscle mass. Spreading protein intake throughout the day can help support strength and mobility as you age. Rule number 2. Stay hydrated even when you don't feel thirsty. The sensation of thirst often decreases with age, and dehydration can contribute to fatigue, dizziness, confusion, and constipation. Rule number 3. Limit highly processed foods whenever possible. Foods loaded with sugar, sodium, and unhealthy fats often crowd out the nutrients your body actually needs to thrive. Rule number 4. Don't underestimate movement. Nutrition and physical activity work together. Even regular walking can help support muscle health, circulation, balance, and independence. Rule number 5. Consistency matters more than perfection. You do not need a perfect diet to benefit from healthier choices. Progress over time matters far more than occasional mistakes. So let's bring everything together. Aging does not have to mean automatically becoming weaker, slower, or less independent. Your body changes after 60, but it never stops responding to proper nutrition and healthy habits. Eggs support muscle and brain health. Salmon fights inflammation and supports the heart and brain. Greek yogurt strengthens bones and digestion. Spinach protects the eyes and circulation. Walnuts nourish the brain. Oats support healthy cholesterol. Beans and lentils improve digestion and heart health. Berries provide powerful antioxidants. Olive oil helps calm inflammation. And leafy greens deliver some of the broadest protection available from any foods on Earth. Imagine waking up with more energy, moving with greater confidence, staying active with your family, and protecting your independence for years longer than you ever thought possible. That's what healthy aging is really about. Not simply adding years to life, but adding life to years. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods do you already eat regularly, and which one are you planning to add to your routine first? Leave your answer in the comments below, because your experience may help someone else who is watching today. If you found this helpful, consider sharing it with a parent, grandparent, friend, or neighbor over 60. Sometimes one simple piece of information can make a bigger difference than we ever realize. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and remember that it's never too late to start investing in your future health.